to the Alchemist Shed, and today we are actually in the shed.
I want to say a big thank you also to our new subscribers.
Sorry, thank you very much. I was just having a swig of coffee there.
Road to 100, and we're nearly at the 50 mark. So
yeah, thank you to
very
all you
much,
who joined us. We really appreciate
thank you for all the lovely comments that you've been making on our channel as well. But today, I think we're going to take you on a plot tour around our allotment for our first plot tour, our first July plot tour. So come along, join us.
Let's follow Fiona out of the shed, or the sun shack as we call it too. And we're at the top of the plot here. The gate that we enter is just up here. And then we have, I don't think we've shown you our giant oak before actually. It's really quite fabulous. It's right at the top of the plot, and as you can see it's a double trunk, and yeah, we think it gives us some good vibes, don't we? Yeah. And there's the shed itself. And here we are both at the top of the allotment. So, okay, let's start with the fruits. I'll follow Fiona.
They're not quite ready yet, but we're keeping fingers crossed we get some more sun and they get ripened really quick. But
so we've got two apple trees here that are in front of our little sun shack. And they didn't really perform very well for us last year, as none of the fruit did. But this year, as you can see, these are coming along really nicely. We might actually have some short videos coming soon of what it looked like when we first took the plot on, so you'll see that these trees were absolutely buried in brambles. So we're going to show you down this whole right side of the allotment first, so you can sort of get a gist of the layout as we've got it. So we'll follow Fiona.
Yeah. So down here we have our Californian poppies. Take a look at these. The rains have given them a big beating.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with these actually, because I've had a packet of seeds in the shed for a while.
These seed pods as well look amazing. They're crazy.
And I sowed these quite late on in the year in trays, but poppies don't particularly like to be disturbed much. So when I transplanted them here, I didn't really do much with them. I just sort of picked up the big lump and dropped them in,
and watered them.
And they've actually come along really nicely. I'm really happy with them. So. Yeah, pleased with that.
And besides them, we have our globe artichoke.
Which are looking.
The first year is flowering. We usually get globes and then they just dry up and fall off. But oof, look at that! So exciting to have our first flower.
Yeah, and we've got a few more globes here, so we're hoping that they're all going to open.
Hopefully they'll all open. That'll be nice. These are the sunflowers that you saw in an earlier video. Look how amazing they're looking now.
Yeah, they're really coming along nicely. This one's just
I think
about
these
ready
are the
to
St.
open.
Vincent mixed. They're clustered. Some of them are clusters, and some are giant sunflowers.
At the end here, this is called Forsythia. They have beautiful yellow flowers in the spring, which actually come before the green leaves. So this one was a gift from my mum in the spring. So we're hoping that come spring, when there's not much else around, we'll have some beautiful yellow colour here. Up next to the pond, we have our Jerusalem artichokes.
We have our Jerusalem artichokes, otherwise called artichokes. But we love them. We like them roasted, mostly. Yeah.
These should get a lot taller, but they have struggled a little bit this year, but hopefully they'll come along now.
We forgot to water them as well.
And then on to our absolutely lovely pond, which the flowers in the middle are coming up lovely at the moment. Yeah, we've given the pond a bit of a tidy and a bit of weed. So
loads of froggies in here, but none are showing their faces today. I can't see any. But yeah, that's our pond area.
And then up next to the pond is our brand new greenhouse that we have. Oh, sorry, Fiona was just showing you the plum trees that are here just by the side of the pond.
So our plums are coming on.
Absolutely loaded this year.
Brilliantly this year, so can't wait for these guys.
Just noticed that stuck in the crook of the tree. I love that, that's brilliant. It's where it's fallen.
And on to our greenhouse.
Which is our most newest addition and which we're most proud of at the moment. And Fiona's absolutely ecstatic because our growing potential has increased so much. I'll let Fiona in there tell you all about it.
So in the greenhouse we start down here with my Scotch bonnet chili peppers. They're looking great. Only I have this black spotting on my leaves. I'm not quite sure what this could be. If anybody has any idea of what these spottings on my chili,
because they're like in the leaves, aren't they? And the peppers themselves look absolutely fine.
And it's not on the back of the leaves, it's only on the front. So yeah, but apart from that, the peppers themselves are looking fantastic. So I'm quite happy with these because I love the heat. And here we have some aubergines that I've potted out into pots. These are a bit late this year coming up, so let's hope they'll come on in here.
French marigolds.
The French marigolds,
yeah. Fiona grew these from seed as well, so we're really quite proud of those. Anything that we grow from seed we're exceptionally ecstatic with.
And this is our purple basil. Or red Shiraz.
And it's incredible how it's grown in here, and it's so delicious. We really need to make a nice pesto from this, actually.
Yes, this is really nice. And round here we have our sweet pepper.
Which, as you can see,
I'm happy with him. This is our second sweet pepper of this tiny little
and there's another one growing here in the middle as well.
We've got another one back there. And it's finally starting to shoot off now, and there's some new flowers on the top there. But this was one that we overwintered as well from last year, along with the chili peppers. Those peppers were overwintered. And this is the skull cap we have over here. Who knows about the skull cap? Can leave it in the comment section. But it's good for anxiety, it's good for insomnia. Make a nice tea, you just steam it. And up here we have our tomato.
You can hear a buzzing in the background. There's just a bee buzzing around in the top of the greenhouse
there he
currently.
Is somewhere up there.
But we don't mind the bees, they're great pollinators.
Yeah, our tomatoes are looking amazing. We picked, what, 8 tomatoes off this plant?
I think we'll be picking some more of these later on.
And we'll definitely be picking some more of these tomatoes. And my courgettes. I'm sure you've seen in the previous video me doing some pollinating in here with these courgettes. Having Terry's having a bite off the tomato. Good.
Yep. So sweet and juicy.
So juicy.
Really good flavour.
Oh,
excellent.
Really good. Nice. This is the courgette that I pollinated this week. And look at him go. He's come on with well.
Fiona's just choking on a piece of tomato skin there.
And there's some more around here as well. I'll try and show you. But yeah.
It's got, the temperature's basically dropped quite a lot this week because it's been raining.
Yeah.
Fiona's been very unhappy about it. But I think we need the rain, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed,
and I
the
want
sun is going to come back.
to come so we can get our tomatoes ripened in the in the polytunnel.
So I'm hopeful for more sunshine.
But yeah, I've been doing some pollinating as well with my pumpkin. And he's coming on nicely. Ooh, look at him. So happy days in the greenhouse. Happy days. Everything's looking lush. Everything's coming on. Let's call down some more sunshine. We need the sun here in the UK. Come on, sun. But yeah, happy days in the greenhouse.
So just coming out of the greenhouse, I'm just going to show you our globe thistles here. I love these. Anything that's spiky and a little bit angry looking is one of my favourites. And look, it's just full of pollinators absolutely everywhere. They love this plant. and it just goes and goes. As you can see, the top of this one is flowering and it's got more flowers to come, so it's a great plant for attracting the bees into your allotment to do some pollinating for you. If you just look here, there's a poor sad bee which has been caught in a web, and actually I've got a great still shot of that. We'll put that here. You can see it was a crazy weird white spider with a red stripe. Never seen anything like it before, but if you guys know what it is, let us know. Yeah. So these are our 2 herb beds that are in front of the greenhouse. And as we say, the greenhouse was a new add this year, but this was the plan as always. As you can see, it all just fits together perfectly.
So in our herb bed, along with our Coca-Cola plant, we have our thyme down here, coming along nicely. It's getting the shade from the Coca-Cola. They're looking great. And our little tree spinaches, they're coming on. I've also popped some aubergine outside as well. See how they get on out here. These are quite new in, but they've kicked off. They're coming on nicely.
And this one in
some more.
The middle, which is our sorrel, which is, as you can see, gone to seed. But we absolutely love this colour. It's just a nice contrast into all the greens that are around at the moment. And obviously, the more we just let it, it will just seed, and we're hoping we'll get loads of sorrel down here next year. So, but yeah, even when plants like go to seed and they look like they're looking a bit bedraggled, this particular one, you know, just adds structure and colour to the allotment, and the, you know, the birds like eating the seeds and stuff as well. So yeah, it's just great. It's just an extra bit of pizzazz. Which
before
is
the rain starts.
Yeah, it's absolutely, look at those clouds. I mean, we couldn't have picked a worse day to do the tour. I mean, look at it.
But it's been raining all week, so it's actually one of the best days.
I know, but that sky just looks moody.
Oh, it does. Ugh.
Yeah. So anyway, the polytunnel, which is next to the greenhouse. So this is actually the bottom of our plot. This is far down as it comes.
This is where our plot ends.
So this is just here. We have these beautiful grasses outside the polytunnel. These were actually here when we got the plot, but again were buried and you couldn't actually see what was there. This polytunnel is now freshly covered this year. Again, another one of our achievements. I know we keep banging on about it, but it's been a huge improvement this year, yeah. And in we go, and this is our cucumber section, which is just looking great. We've got cucumbers coming everywhere. Galore. Yep, lots of flowers. And down here we can see some baby cucumbers coming.
Yeah, and the lemon ones.
And the lemon ones. I'll just get a close up of one of the lemons. These are my favourite, but over here we've actually harvested some cucumbers. You've probably seen that video
we just
recently.
Posted.
And so these are just marvellous. These ones started pretty early, so we're
these
lucky,
are the
really.
market more.
Yeah. And then there was oh yeah, look, there's another little baby one down there. So yeah, they're coming everywhere. Coming. We just want some more sunshine, please.
This little one here.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the cucumbers. As we pan out, you can see it takes up this whole section here of the side, and then onto the tomato plants, which are all doing pretty well. We just want these guys to turn, really. So again, Fiona really wants some more sunshine.
I need some sunshine. I need some sunshine. But yeah, the tomatoes are looking amazing. They're all coming. They just want to get ripe.
And if you look over here at the tigerellas, which are at the back, you can actually see the stripes on them already.
Can.
They've just got to turn.
They've just got to turn. Some sun. They just want some sun. Yeah, they're looking great.
So yeah, we've got a great crop. But let's hope it's not a green tomato chutney year. Which we did have the one year when we didn't have much sunshine, so we didn't waste them. And we used a lot of them in cooking, didn't we? We roasted quite a lot of them.
Yeah,
so
they're nice
roasted.
Really
nice. Yeah. So that's the polytunnel. So let's go off to the next bit. So we're just outside the polytunnel now, and we're opposite it. And this is where we have our 2 water butt system here. We actually built all this last year because this shed here, as you can see, it's all patched up, was leaking really badly inside. Everything was just wet, so we put this new roof on it, put some guttering along the back here, and it's worked really well, hasn't it? Although the first day we got it all set up,
yeah, we had the tap open.
It was. I think we'd had 2 weeks of sunshine, and we were desperately waiting for some rain, and it finally started raining, and it was a really great downpour. And we came up here in great excitement to see if there was any water in the butts, and there wasn't. And it was because we'd left the tap on. Don't make that mistake, people.
This is one of our other butts that we've connected to our neighbour's butt, so we just have a feed, get an overflow off that.
Yeah, he was happy for us to do that. So.
That's cool because that's extra water for us.
And then up here we have our strawberry bed, which we had a fabulous amount of strawberries from this year, but obviously it's over, sort of, they're at the end of their season at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know if they're gonna come back, if we're gonna have a second.
Well, maybe if we do a bit of weeding, because some of our strawberries over here in the pot are actually sending out some shooters now, so we'll cut these off and transplant them over to the strawberry bed, so we'll have some fresh plants for next year. But this is the berry fence section, which we did last year. This was last year's big job.
This was also a gift as well from one of our neighbours.
Oh yeah, that berry bush, yeah. They look great.
They look amazing.
Yeah, I'll let Fiona sample one. She's been waiting to do this.
Yes, which one? Which one?
But she's been waiting to do the video so we could show the reaction live.
They're huge. They're so sweet.
Absolutely happy with it.
Yeah, so this is relatively new, our berry corner. So
yeah, only last year we got this up and running.
All cornered out here.
We have a few sort of sparkly bits. This is to deter birds from nicking too many of our berries. We also have one over here in our pear tree. So, and we've got a few pears coming along. Let's show you some pears.
Yeah, the pears. Yeah. Much better this year.
Yeah, I mean, and these are my favourite type of pears, so I'm quite looking forward to trying these. It didn't really produce anything in the first 3 years that we've been here, so then we're just past the berry fence here, and here is one of our big composters which we built out of old pallets.
This is one that you built, Terry.
It is, yeah. I built this out of some old pallets, and it's got some great storage in the side for just like, you know, your things that you need. What are they called? Canes. The brain's gone. Canes. We have a top on it just to basically stop anything getting in and messing. But as you can see, it's absolutely chock-a-block full. But this front can be taken off so we can get to all the. It's like in 2 sections, so this bit can take off and we can actually get to the compost when we need to. But it's there's been lots of weeding recently, so they're all pretty full.
Yes.
So just up from the composters, there's a little path here that I put in a couple of years ago. But here's the bed just here, which we had some cabbages, but they've really not done anything. So
they got eaten. Yeah, it looked like we had some kind of worm damage. I don't know, disease.
But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas,
yeah, let us know, because we're not having much luck with cabbages at all.
No, I mean, and this is a new bed this year, but nothing has ever grown particularly well in this spot. But maybe if we really pack it full of some good compost and manure next year, and obviously this hedge has got to come down. We've told you about that before. This whole hedge needs taking down. So without all this here, it might actually perform better in the next couple of years. So we're not going to disregard this bed completely, but it really didn't do anything for us this year. So, and then next to that we've got here is our chard, which I think is a bit densely, they're a bit compact together.
Yeah, and obviously it's a bit tight in there.
With the sun, but they were all self-seeded, so we decided to sort of let them go and see what happened. But next year we might be a bit more strategic with this one. But if we actually thin this out and take out a lot of the ones that have bolted, obviously with the heat we've had lots that have bolted. They might actually come along still, because chard will just keep growing and growing.
Yeah.
So, but that's the chard bed there.
And next to it we have our potato bed. This has been our first potatoes.
Yeah, this is our first potatoes that we've actually been successful with. We did try the first year we had the allotment, but we didn't get anything from them.
And I'm
so Fiona's just about to dig one up for you.
Woo.
She's so excited. Look at the look on her face, eh?
Let's
Woo.
see it.
Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, look at those. And we've actually eaten some of these before, and they are so creamy tasting.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Potatoes, potatoes.
And they might look small, but when you've grown them yourself and you cook them and you eat them, oh boy, do they taste good. Hey, look at the smile on Fiona's face.
Man.
Hey?
Let's see.
This is the real exciting part of having the allotment. Woo, look, some more just appeared. Look at the size of those. Man, you said these ones up this end would be bigger and better, and you're right. There goes another. Hey, woof. This one trying to escape. There's another, careful. Oh my gosh, there's so many in this one. Wow.
I don't know if there's any more down here. We don't know how to dig up potatoes.
No, I think that's your lot. Yeah. Oh, careful. I'm just going to run off and get the basket up the top. Do you want to grab this a sec? So we've got somewhere to put them. There we go. Right, and we're just, we had to quickly run into the shed because the heavens opened again, so we're back out to the potatoes. But here we go. Right,
Yeah, so we were so excited, didn't even tell you what the potatoes were, but these are the King Edwards.
Woo,
Hey,
my gosh,
have a look
look
at
at
these.
this.
Woo. Oh yes,
We've got our basket here to put the potatoes in. So we are ecstatic with this because this is our first
These
ever
are our
successful
first
potatoes.
Yeah, so this is good. This is good.
Ooh, look at that one. Oh my gosh, look at this one.
I know.
It's like a nose, look, it's the man with his nose. Oh,
Should
dear,
we
look.
take this whole row out then?
Hello. Ha 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 ha.
Should we take this whole row out?
Yeah, let's take this whole row out. Fiona's managing so far not to spike any of the potatoes. I'm quite impressed with her potato harvesting skills. Look at these, eh? Look at these. Whew. This is the joy of the allotment, eh? Growing your actual real own food. Ooh. It's like magic. Alchemy. Something from nothing. Birth, death cycle. Life. Connection to the soil and land. That's why we love our allotment, isn't it?
Yep, it sure is.
You get to experience the magic of every day that everyone just takes for granted, and they just go to the supermarket and buy potatoes, and they haven't had the experience of growing their own. It's just
Digging them up.
just makes you feel so satisfied. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh,
Nice and pretty.
look at that. We've nearly got a full tray from one
One
row, and we've still got near 2 rows left.
3 more
Yeah,
rows.
2.5 rows,
Two
because
and a
we've had a
half
couple out the top there because we wanted to try them.
Hey.
So yeah, so that's our potato bed, which as you can see is in front of the berry fence here. So if you're getting a a gist for the layout. So this is the bottom half of the plot, and then where we are now is the bottom middle. And just here next to the potato bed, while Fiona's just having a final rake around for some of the final potatoes there, she's still finding some great ones. Absolutely brilliant. I'll just turn around here and tell you about this one here, which are our lilies, which we're really pleased with these this year. The slugs absolutely decimated them last year and we didn't get to appreciate them, so yeah, just fabulous. And then in this barrel here we also have some pineapple sage, I think, and some chamomile in the middle, and some mints, because you got to have a bit of mint everywhere because we just love our mint tea. And then, yep, here we go, the final harvest.
Yes, first harvest of potatoes, and it's only 2 rows.
Yep.
In our raised bed.
Look at that smile. Hey, look at that smile. You've never seen anyone happier. And then here next to the lilies we have another plum tree, which as you can see is absolutely loaded with plums. Some of these are going to be turning over soon. I think they're starting to get yellow. These are the yellow variety, whatever they're called. And then down here, because of the sun, most of our marigolds and such have sort of struggled a bit. And we've got some hostas here under the tree as well, and our little rosemary section. And rosemary's coming along lovely. Next to the potatoes we had the broccoli, which I think is pretty much finished, so we're actually going to swap this bed and the bed you can see just behind it, which we had our broad beans in this year, which we've harvested. We're actually going to turn that into the brassica bed, and we're going to shorten this one and use this one for something else. So but yeah, that's another project. And then just up from that is the salad bed. So we are now back at the top half of the plot. As you can see, the gate there and the bug house and the bench there in the corner. But this is like the middle of the plot, middle top plot. And then we're here at our beetroot.
And today we're going to harvest our first beetroots of the year.
Yeah, you can see the excitement on Fiona's face. She's absolutely been dying to do this. Look at the size of these things.
Look at this. Take a good look at this beetroot.
Look at the size of these things.
This is absolutely my best beetroot I've grown.
It certainly is. Yeah.
Yes. Let's get him. Let's get him. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Oh yes. Hey, look at the size of this beetroot.
Get another one, put it by the other side of your head, you look like you've got ears.
This one as well.
Yeah, and then there's one over the other side that looks like it's ready.
Yeah, make some more space. I'm gonna definitely be planting some more beetroots this week, because we got lots of planting to do now that we've got lots of empty beds and spaces now that we've harvested.
Yeah, because we want to get some winter veg on the go, and so we're just doing a little bit of research into that and seeing what we can plant.
Beetroot. I think that'll do us.
Yep, that certainly will.
Hey, I think these will
some of these roasted, these are going to just be fabulous. So yeah, and just over here at the side of the plot is where we've got our little lavenders growing. This is just a place we've weeded. As we said, this whole side is going to be taken down probably in the winter when everything sort of died down a bit and there's not so much greenery. So, but yeah, this is the plot. That is the plot tour. So, what do you guys think? Tell us in the comments. We'd really like to know. Yeah, we'd really like to know what you think of our allotment, because we're really proud of it, because it's been a lot of hard work, but every little stage of the way there's been something to be excited, and the achievement, you know, that you feel when you do a little job. And now it's really come together with our greenhouse and polytunnel this year.
And we're so excited to be sharing this journey with you guys.
Yeah, and we really like to hear what you think about it. So thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.